Hi, YouTubers. Very first thing that I want to talk about today is the very first day that I can remember that when I was taken away from my mom. As I can recall, I just remember I was maybe about only 2 years old. And I just remember a white vehicle with a state symbol on it pulled up. I remember them putting me in the car. And I also remember them putting two others of my siblings in the car. I was, as I said before, very, very young. But just remembering my two older siblings just being devastated. So young, so young, so young. I remember them taking us to this house. And as we got to this house, I remember this lady coming outside, and she came outside of the home to meet us. I remember them leaving us there. I remember her giving us frozen cups, and I then remember us just playing out in the yard. After that, as I grew up and started getting a little older, I can recall this particular lady having other children. I recalled one in particular of her daughters would always step in and help out with us. She would always, she lived in the back of the street from her mom. So she would always come and take care of us and help her mom out because her mom was in age. That particular sister had a daughter. And I remember her daughter also helping out. She would help out with combing our hair. She would help out with our schoolwork. And those two particular children and granddaughter, would do the very best that they could helping their mom care for us. I also remember having a stepbrother who lived in a home. And he was himself, always quiet, went to work, come home, eat, and pretty much was mind his own business, go to church, back home. He had a routine. He wasn't an outgoing person, but he just did his regular routines, never did anything to harm us, but wasn't as involved. He just was there. And then I remember growing up with a grandson that moved in a home, and this particular grandson, he was into church. He was actually a director of the choir, and as I got old, I remember me getting into the choir and he teaching us all how to sing. I also remember being put into a public school system, which was West St. John High, where we went to school, and those times was kind of tough that I could remember because everyone knew that that our foster mother wasn't our real mom, and we wasn't from the area we was placed there. So that was a struggle because everyone wanted to